you the sauce when you on my line. Late night trying to cuff, I just wanna get them to slide. Capture all these moments, I'm so haunted. So many nights alone, focus like witches.
Wait a minute.
Lights, camera, action. Media, staff, security, travel, tickets, locations, airplanes, long drives, extensive narrations. All this stuff goes into play. All of these elaborate schemes and plans go into play in order for one thing and one thing only. And that is to find out if your spouse is faithful or not. What am I talking about? I'm talking about UDY. I'm talking about the loyalty test. I'm talking about this platform chain of men and women who buy expensive cameras and do a lot of illustrious editing to chop up the videos to give you the dramatic effect with the sound. And in the same token, they essentially plug in their sponsorships because they're getting paid handsomely to do these videos. Clearly somebody has found that this is beneficial to their product, or it will help them reach a certain audience. I understand it. It's a very, very methodical and abundant opportunity for those who know that most people just ain't shit. Most people are just there to have a good time. Now, I just finished watching a 30-minute show, which pretty much I wish I could get back. I just wanted to see how it was going to play out. It's no different than any of the other ones, to be honest with you. I've done a reaction to this before, and I just wanted to say, you know, if you have to email or call into a show to find out if your significant other is unfaithful and stepping out or has the potential to be a gold digger or whatever the case is, then you probably shouldn't even be with them in the first place. Why even go to these measures? What's the point? I never understood this. And then you find out that what you suspected is accurate, and it doesn't change nothing. You still end up staying with them anyway. Why do you put yourself through that? You know you're going to stay. You just want to know so that you can be okay with staying, knowing. To me, it's like you might just tell me that you got multiple partners. I'll be okay with it because of whatever reasons. Maybe they got good sex. Maybe they got money, so you straight. Maybe it's just something about them that will make you okay with staying with the other person. You ain't got to lie to me or lie to the audience. Now, some of you might actually leave and go about your business. But again, the point is, why the fuck do you even have to go on national television for any of this? I think you're just doing it for attention. I think a lot of these people just do it for attention. They just want the possibility of blowing up off of the exchange of their heartache and pain and humiliation. You would sacrifice your dignity and your ego so that you can get 1 million views on people watching you get embarrassed or humiliated, so you can get sympathy points from folks, and they'll start looking for you on your social media accounts, and then you can capitalize off of what happened with this loyalty test that you call a loyalty test, when damn well you probably had a conversation with your spouse before any of this shit happened, saying, look, we're going to stage this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. I look at this shit like it could be either this shit staged or it's really happening and y'all are just stupid anyway, because you should have just broke up and had the conversations prior to even entertaining the thought of getting online and reaching out to somebody to fly you out and this, that, and the third. And you gotta have people staged and set up in different locations and properties, and y'all be tripping me out with that shit. Y'all ever notice how when they do these loyalty tests, it's usually with folks who got some type of money, or they have some type of influence? Because, like, to me, anytime they do these shows, they always end up in these nice ass houses. It's always like these nice ass locations, and I'm like, damn, I don't live like this. I'm not, like, I don't know nobody who's in these type of areas. So if you were going to do a loyalty test to somebody that I was associated with, automatic red flags would go off, because ain't nobody living like that. Like, there's some things that just would be super suspicious to me. I'm trying to think of the word. I'm from a gentrified location where it used to be very dangerous. All of this area. Anyone that thought I was cheating on them or whatever, if they were going to do this type of thing, and somebody randomly, or she had it set up to where I was supposed to come into some type of opportunity, and I got taken into a nice act, I'm going to know something is wrong. Nothing around here looks like that shit that they be having on these shows. Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, why are you going to the internet for this? Why don't you just talk to your man or your woman about what the hell is going on in a step? I've seen some of these where the dude just got completely shitted on by his girl, and she was excessively disrespectful to him and all that. And I'm looking like, damn, this can't be real. But then, like, there are people who get treated like that too. So it's like, I just don't understand why anybody would subject themselves to this type of shit. And then it's like millions and millions of people really be tuned in. Y'all really be locked into this shit. I just be wondering if the acting is good or if this shit really is happening. But I don't watch this every day, so don't get it twisted. I'm not subscribed to none of these people, nothing. But I'd be really curious to know, first of all, why would you even put yourself through years of dealing with somebody who's making you miserable, if that's the case? Which I get it. A lot of us do it. If you care about a person, you will stay longer than you should. I understand that, but still, it just goes to show you what people will put up with and what they will settle for when you ain't got no self-esteem, or like your priorities are completely shot. There's absolutely no way a man or a woman should stay where they are not wanted or they're not desired. If you're not operating from the fullness of who you are and you're not completely happy, and the person is not bringing that to you like you're doing, you should not be there. If they're stepping out, or if you stepped in as they were dating someone else, the same way you got them, that's the same way you're gonna lose them. We heard that before. So I don't understand this shit. But I mean, that's just me. I ain't really fond of the loyalty test thing. I think them joints be rigged. I think them joints be staged. I think the people who go up there are fucking nuts and stupid for even entertaining it in the first place. Handle your business off camera. It should never get this far. Save yourself and the other person's time, and you'll be good to go. There's no need for this. There's no need for you have to have dramatic music and commercials and ads running and all this special, all that. Now, if this was a thing where you wanted to be safe because you know the other person might be violent or prone to violence, there's ways that you can do this shit too off camera. But you do want to be protected and smart about that. So in that aspect, I get it. A lot of this shit though, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just me, man.
Merry Christmas, filthy animals. And a Happy New Year.